Okay. Hello? Hello? Is everything okay now? I hope everything's okay now. So, like, I've googled what the problem is, and apparently everyone experiences like lagging and dialogue getting cut off during Kafka's scene, and everything should be okay now that it's over. God, I can't believe Kafka is causing trouble. Mother is causing trouble for us. So anyway, I didn't notice that the stream got cut off during Kafka's like talking, and I just kept, giving commentary. But basically, she reiterated that eons can die, which is what Docha and Sushang are talking about right now, and we already know that because Akivili, the eon of trailblazing, is dead, and we're kind of, using his tray now as the Astral Express and everything. We also got 2D art of Kafka with Nanook standing behind her. So they implied that Nanook is gonna be the big bad of Honkai Star Rail, which I don't really get because since we got the destruction path first and foremost, I assumed that meant that Nanook is trying to help us the most out of all the eons. I don't know. I don't know if this was in if the recording or the stream got this, but basically Kafka said that Elio's plan was to have like us, the Trailblazer, Kalis, be do something big for the Xianzhou and somehow get the hunt path from the Senjo, and also have the Senjo owe Kalis a favor so that when he gets into trouble, when something bad happens, they'll help him. Now, I think it may be that Kalis could get really, really badly injured and he almost dies, and then maybe Bailu would save him because she's kind of a big deal healer, right? She's also the only character that can revive a fallen character, I think. So yeah, I think that's basically it. Let's continue, and hopefully nothing else happens.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
Okay, so the propagation, I think, is another eon, and other than Akivili, who died. So if that eon was slain by another eon, are they implying that Akivili was also killed by another eon?
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
I don't think they're malicious against each other. They're just following their path. They're what they personify. So I think Nanook, being the Eon of Destruction, just wants to destroy everything because that's what he represents, destruction.
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Oh, so the goal of the Senjo Alliance is to destroy another Eon with, I guess, the Eon of the Hunt's help?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
Ah, you were homeschooled, I see.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Okay, so Lan has beef with Yaoshe, okay?
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
Call it what it is, Sushang. It's a coffin. Who's in the coffin, Locha?
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
You think this is suspicious, don't you, Dunhug? He is suspicious, isn't he, Dunhug?
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
A merchant who makes coffins?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. Ah, I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, for them to have lived for centuries, it must be uncommon for them to see coffins, which is why she called it a box, I guess.
Nope. The
Oh.
Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just we don't put bodies in boxes. Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. That's our way of saying goodbye.
Oh, I see. So it's just not in their culture to use coffins.
The
Okay.
Foxians and the Vidyadhara have their own ceremonies.
Ah.
Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the returning.
Okay.
As for the Vidyadhara, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Vidyadhara is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again.
Okay, so it really is the way like immortality works for gods in Noragami, except for the whole egg and pearl thing.
My mom calls the Vidyadhara long scions.
Yeah, we just
When I
saw the
was
trailer
young,
about Long.
She told me stories of how the Vidyadhara could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
I mean, we saw Bailu with a tail. We also know that Danheng's Imbibitor Lunae form has a tail, kind of. Do you wanna lie, Danheng? Let's lie.
What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Vidyadhara are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence.
Okay, right. I was right. So Long
That was why
is an
some,
Eon.
but not all, could turn into dragons.
Okay, so I guess the ones that can't turn into dragons are like half. I mean hybrids.
The power was a rare inheritance,
Oh, but then again,
passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges.
huh?
For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
Yeah. So I take back what I said. I don't think Vidyadhara have hybrids, because like Bailu said, they don't have mothers or fathers. They don't need to reproduce, right? Passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges, which means that only the super special kind can turn into dragons. I guess like Bailu and probably Danheng.
Ah, I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life.
Okay.
But for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed,
Excuse me.
leaving only their descendants.
A character with the path of permanence yet, at least not a playable character. And so does that imply that Long is also dead? Well, he's the Eon of Permanence, so does he live through his descendants? I guess that's how he remains permanent. That's also what they said in the trailer, right? Permanence could be passing on parts of you to um, to others.
「 What?
「
What?
と others. 」
What?
「
What?
Every life has its limit. Even the eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
What was that little look back at the coffin, Lucha? Huh? Are you implying that you have an eon in that coffin?
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
Spoilers, but it could be like a Kuro Shitsuji situation where the character that's carrying the coffin turns out to have someone related to the MC in that coffin the whole time. So, Kalos doesn't really have anyone related to him, right? His body is artificial and stuff, so unless that's Stell in that coffin, I'm just jumping to conclusions at this point.
Yes.
Who's in the coffin, Locha? Is it a certain person whose name starts with K?
Friend?
No.
Something other than a friend?
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand.
That wasn't a yes or no, Locha. She asked a yes or no question, and you didn't say yes or no.
Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
Okay. Okay, back to Danhang. And it seemed that the dialogue didn't get cut off, so we should be fine now. Where are we going? There. Here. We fight. No treasure. Hold on, is there any treasure? Oh. I was just gonna check, is there any treasure left around here?
A new crucible for the furnace.
So, we are using Sushang, Locha, and just Danhang. Okay. Hold on. So this Danhang is level 52. Yeah, okay. So he's a lot less lower level than my Danhang. And I guess this means that we, even though Locha is on our team, we can't exactly control what he does.
You!
Don't your hands hurt?
I've no interest in conflict.
I'll receive divinity.
Fighting is meaningless.
I guess even though we're not
Wanna see what I
controlling
can
him,
do?
Locha still uses our skill points.
Take this! Surprise, Venus!
Little chicky! Cute. Okay, so where are we going? Where are we going? Here.
Mara struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait! Let's think before we act.
Okay.
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
Is she a playable character?
What happened to us letting you handle it?
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Enough. Let's go. I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision.
Just get this over with. Danhang still needs to come with us again.
The dead return!
So he fights
Fighting
with
is
the coffin.
meaningless.
Yeah, Danhang still needs to reunite with us. Let's just get this over with.
Dodge this!
miss our cold dragon young.
I've no interest in con.
Are you...
Ah, come on, don't cut off again. The way she's dressed, this girl, makes her look like she could be a playable character in the future.
What do you think? Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet.
Huh.
My motor is broken. I can't move.
I guess cyborgs in this universe can feel pain if she's like gasping for breath. Just because her motor's broken.
Cloud Knight. Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission. Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the Ten Lords Commission.
Oh, so you recognize
As
her.
a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders.
Okay. Or maybe you recognize her outfit?
I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think Danho knows where we are exactly.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me.
Are you gonna put her in the coffin?
You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
Look at the stars behind it. That's so beautiful. Wow.
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
I guess this is their way of explaining how healer characters can potentially heal like non-flesh and blood characters later on.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
That sounded sus. Oh, we can see her face now.
Curious.
I don't know, the way her outfit just makes her seem like she could be playable, though I don't remember seeing her in any of the trailers. Then again, one of the trailers did show like a bunch of characters at once, so she could be someone, I just don't remember.
How... oh, what kind of medical knowledge is this?
The suspicious kind.
Abundance.
Huh.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues.
Look at her hair, is like brown, green, and red. Cool.
As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible.
Okay.
I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous.
So Blady ran here, huh?
If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wingspan might have been cut short.
Okay.
Strange accident?
Your outfit is too cool for you to be just a one-off character.
Come with me.
Why can't people answer questions straightforwardly? He just asked what kind of strange accident it was, and now you want us to follow you? Okay, let's go. Bye. Better not be a trap. Oh, she's a cyborg. Could Silverwolf have hacked her and made her do this? Oh god, no. Please, no.
I've never seen anything like it.
That's the tree thing, right? Shui? That's your name? Sui? Okay, let's...
You know, even eons can be killed.
I swear, if you made the dialogue cut off again, I will keep putting off this quest. Don't make me put off this quest anymore. So is Elio's, not your plan, Elio's plan to kill an Eon?
Are you kidding? That's not what we want.
But is that what Elio wants?
I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen.
Okay.
Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the
Oh,
Order, Tazeronth the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze.
The buzzing got cut off. Cool. Okay, so these are all the Eons that have died. Maybe, maybe not. In the future, we'll get characters with these paths. I mean, technically, we also are on the path of the Trailblaze. Or maybe, I guess, we'll get characters that are somehow related to these paths, the way we're related to the Trailblaze, but can also use destruction and the preservation.
These
Again!
names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths. And currently,
You know, at first
there
I
are
thought
three
the...
ways an eon can perish, known to humanity.
At first I thought the buzzing thing was from the, like Fushuan's big circle thingy. But now, apparently it isn't. Apparently it's just part of the bug.
1.
Okay.
Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide. And the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Shipe the Harmony.
But what constitutes as a broad path or a narrow path? How is that decided?
2.
And again, the buzzing.
In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe, exterminating abominations cultivated by the abundance.
Okay.
So, the Cienjo too are engaged in this process.
So that may be why Elio wants the Shinjo to Kalis one, because they're the only, race, the only people who have been known to have killed an Eon before. So maybe, the trouble Kalis gets into will be when he fights against an Eon, and he'll need, known Eon killers or fighters to help him. Yeah, what did happen? I don't know if Himeko mentioned this, but what happened to Akivili?
I don't know.
And it's
No.
Kafka.
Akivili's disappearance was very mysterious. Noose is probably the only one that can answer that question. After all, Droid Head knows everything.
Okay, so I don't have all the characters, so I don't know, but the characters that I do have that are erudition are Herda and also Sampo, I think, just those two. So if the people who follow the path of erudition are people who know stuff, I'm guessing maybe Elio could be erudition too, I don't know. Herda, of course, is a genius from the Genius Society, and Sampo is sus. So I'm guessing they're if they follow Noose's path, they must know something that thinks that they shouldn't. I guess, Sampo's sus enough, and Herda is, she made the simulated universe to know more about the Eons. She has to know a little more than normal people, I guess.
What do you
And
think?
the buzzing's back.
fascinating stories, no?
Sure.
They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
So the fact that Locha is trying to explain this to Sushang means he's not straight and narrow? Actually, you know, I've been choosing... I feel like she's trying to lure me into asking a specific question. That's why I've been like asking questions that... yeah, that make me show how sus I am of her. Like, I know she's following Elio's script and Elio's orders, so I'm trying to like see if I can figure out what exactly Elio wants me to say and not say that. Yeah, why are you telling me all this?
Hold on. Any minute now.
Of course, she's just buying time. Of course.
It's begun.
Is Blady here? The tree is growing. Oh, it has leaves now. Hey, Blady!
Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Bye.
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
If she is the Master Diviner, then she should have seen this coming.
If what she said is true,
Hey,
we
Kayla's is
won't have to
speaking.
explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
Oh god, did she? I know Kafka can do that. She brainwashes characters to have them play on her side like she does in the simulated universe. Where are we supposed to go? Towards the tree? Oh. No. Let me teleport. Is that why you can speak now? Hey, that's where you were.
Wasn't this the dead tree Qingque showed us earlier?
Ooh,
How did it grow all of a sudden?
it looks so pretty.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime. I'm so lucky.
Well, I guess you would feel that way since this is kind of like a sacred tree to you guys. And now Kalis can talk again.
Such extraordinary energy. It's the Stellaron.
The Stellaron can do this? Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, it could change an entire planet's climate. Why couldn't it do this
Yang,
too?
Do you mean the Stellaron is making the ambrosial arbor grow?
Yes, the Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be causing this anomaly.
So the Stellaron is close then, I guess? Should we get close? Oh, I see a puzzle. Should we get closer to the tree? Open. Let's go. It's got all these fallen leaves now. Oh. You guys have actual clouds now. That's very pretty. Wow. Treasure!
Looks good.
Yeah, destroyed. Safe zone. Any treasure here? No? Anything to destroy? No? Oh.
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Which, according to you, no one can do.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out concerning Kafka makes sense. It has helped me to fill in another piece of the puzzle.
Okay, so before this, I thought Jing Yuan like wanted to force Fushuan to use the Matrix of Prescience to find out something that he can't let people know that he wants to find out. I still have my suspicions on that.
I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Lofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the culprits behind the Lofu's internal strife, I believe we are dealing with the so-called disciples of Sanctus Medicus. That shadowy organization of the denizens of abundance.
Huh. So they got beef with you? Also, like, they have a lot of like organizations under different paths and eons and stuff. It's kind of hard to keep up. I just know that right now, because of my choices, I've made Kalis an enemy of like the Garden of Memories.
Kafka's revelations
my bad.
confirm my suspicions.
Okay.
General, when did you have these suspicions?
From the start.
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed himself. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter, and only another Eon's Emanator would be capable of sneaking onto this ship without my knowing. We are dealing with an external threat.
Okay, so hold on. Okay, by Emanator, I think they mean people like the playable characters, people who can use like the powers and stuff based on an Eon's path. Like how early on they Silverwolf and Kafka called Herda an Emanator of News. So they're saying that someone, possibly a playable character, be capable of sneaking on this ship without my knowing. Okay, so could be a future playable character
The
then?
Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship.
Okay.
And yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison. There is forethought here. Our enemy must have had access to Lofu intelligence for things to unfold in this way. It is evident now.
Okay, so if what Kafka is saying is true, then it's not someone from Stellaron Hunters, and there is someone on the inside working with someone on the
The
outside.
Stellaron Hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me. But why is he here? And why did he draw the Astral Express? That piece of the puzzle still eludes me.
He's probably following Elio's like instructions and stuff, Elio's orders. But I don't think you don't know about it. I mean, is it possible that a lot of the organizations and stuff in this like galaxy don't know about Elio and how he can like see the future all the time?
Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron Hunters are a captivating group. Such lengths to get the Xianzhou and the Express onto the same track. Who would have believed it?
Telling you what I told you guys, it was a trap.
General, we must retain all urgency. The Ambrosial Arbor.
It's the
The
Stellaron.
tree.
No need to search high and low. The traders have planted it in the Ambrosial Arbor's delve, thereby causing the tree to grow once again. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus couldn't hold off any longer.
Okay, so they only recently brought the Stellaron to the tree, which means they could still be in the area then?
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem is easier to resolve when you know where it lies.
Well, we know it's by the tree.
Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready, Master Diviner.
I mean, who better to come up with a plan than the clairvoyant?
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority. We must head into the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, expel the Stellaron spirits,
and prevent the Arbor's resurrection.
I thought the tree was a sacred thing to you guys, so it's sacred because it's dead? You guys don't want the tree to come back to life?
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However, sometimes speed is not everything. I have known the Stellaron's location for a while now. So why have I held back our forces?
Because you're suspicious. Because you have a different motive. You have a different goal. You're not necessarily backstabbing the Xianzhou or the Astral Express, but I don't think stopping the Stellaron is your goal. You want something to happen before the Stellaron is sealed.
General,
Well,
you're a scoundrel.
You are! I agree with Wishwan.
pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now, which means the Cloud Knights have the situation under control and the traitors have run out of patience. Now is the time to capture them all in one fell swoop.
And you're not gonna get in the way? You're not gonna prevent us from capturing them all in one fell swoop by withholding information again? Like, I don't know, where the Stellaron has been this whole time?
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the losses if something goes wrong, General?
I don't think he cares about the losses right now. I think he wants something that he's willing to lose people for.
Please, Lady Fu. I still have forces to deploy.
You have forces that are dwindling thanks to the Stellaron and the Mara.
We were in need of extra hands,
Oh,
and
Ching
the
Chay's still here.
Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
I don't know. I think this is still a trap for Dan Heng. I think he wants all of the Astral Express here, which means also Dan Heng. Let me guess.
The General's smiling again. Definitely Aaron's. It's my fault. I had higher expectations of the General.
Looks like we're all disappointed in Jing Yuan, huh?
Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since when did we run out of people on the Law Fu? Why are you staring at me? Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a closely guarded secret? Allowing Outworlders would be...
I mean, you already let us handle the big thingy, the thing that helped you find out what Kafka's after. Might as well give us another one of your ancient secrets.
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu, that the Xianzhou comes before its rules and regulations, all the more so in times of crisis.
I feel like you purposefully pushed her to this. And I wish I knew why. Like, why are you going so far to have us, like, be such a big part in this? To have the Astral Express help you so much. Do you know about the future Elio saw? About Elio's plan to have the Xianzhou, like, Kalis in the Astral Express?
As such, I am about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Oh, decisions plural. What a rare pleasure.
Oh my god.
Lady Fu, I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control. You will act in concert with the other forces in the approach to the Ambrosial Arbor through the Alchemy Commission Delve.
Okay.
Under... my control?
You've been
Is
eager
that
to
a good
discover
thing?
for yourself what it is to be a general, have you not?
Yeah.
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly... Understood. As you wish.
Well, that was an effective way to make her shut up about showing us the Ambrosial Arbor.
As for our astral friends, I hereby formally welcome you all to join our operation to seal the Stellaron. Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. Take a shortcut through the Artisanship Commission and convene with Lady Fu further down the line.
Payment or we go on strike.
Understood. Understood. Worry not. I know how to repay a favor. The Xianzhou has met with a dramatic chain of events, and each of you has chosen to stand by us. Your fearlessness moves me.
I would be moved. I think we'd move quicker if you know, paid us in credits.
Nevertheless, the enemy is upon us and time is of the essence. Let us not allow monetary affairs to cast a shadow over more pressing matters.
We'd press harder if you showed us any monetary affair. I don't know what it's saying anymore.
Once catastrophe has been averted, we shall discuss this in greater detail.
Okay.
Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide for our astral friends.
Oh, of course, General. I am duty-bound.
I guess this is where we say goodbye to Qingchui. We're Wilton Marchand, everyone.
Is the way.
Okay, let's talk to Tingyun first.
I thought I might be relieved of my guiding duties once the Divination Commission affair was over. Who would have thought the General would take such a liking to you? I suppose I must accompany you further. Fate can be so unpredictable.
I guess now that the tree thing is like this, she'd wanna go look at it more. Which you can do if you follow us, you know. It's not all that bad. Yeah.
You have quite the sense of humor, benefactors. I've encountered more trouble with you than I have with the merchant fleet in 10 years.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Just hope everything is smooth sailing from now on. Please look after me.
This could be your moment.
I understand. The LeFou is in danger, and members of the Sixth Commission should stand united. You did save my life at Cloudford. Consider this my returning the favor. The General said there are traitors aboard the ship.
I don't think you're... Well, she is more of a support character, so maybe she is scared.
But only someone from the Six Commissions could bring the Stellaron into the Xianzhou undetected, let alone plant it within the Ambrosial Arbor.
I don't think it's any of them. I think the General knew it was gonna happen and let it happen. I don't think she knew anything, and I don't think she knew anything either.
I am saying nothing of the sort. Just raising a doubt, that's all. Please be careful, benefactors.
And we haven't really seen Yukong in a while. I don't think she has anything to do with this.
You want to leave straight away? Let me pack some things. I'll be right there.
Okay, hurry up, go pack.
The
What are
Alchemy
you
Commission
really
and Scale Gorge
after?
Waterscape delves are adjacent to the Ambrosial Arbor seal. I'd like you to investigate these places.
Money! Yeah, what is that tree
It is an
thing,
ancient
actually?
artifact that was planted on the Xianzhou LeFou by Yaoshe, the Eon of Abundance. It has the power to shape life and subdue death at will.
Okay, so the Eon of Abundance is the one that your Eon, the Hunt has beef with, right? So, I guess it's not actually something that you treasure, or at least it was sacred to you because it was dead for so long. So now that it's grown again, it's like a sign that the Hunt didn't actually defeat the Abundance.
The ancestors of the LeFou people consumed the fruits of the Ambrosial Arbor and gained endless lifespans, thus becoming long-life species.
Okay.
Oh, sounds like an amazing treasure.
Yeah, so then why would the Hunt have beef with the Abundance then?
Yes. It was also the bane of everything to come.
Or no, I guess... I guess the Abundance was trying to help Long, the Permanence? Yeah, you're not
As
happy about the
outsiders, you
tree.
are unfamiliar with the history of the Xianzhou. I cannot blame you for asking a question like this. Let me tell you a story.
Go
Long
on.
ago, before the Xianzhou took to the skies, our ancestors lived on the surface of a planet. Like all of you, the Xianzhou people at that time were a mortal species, with a lifespan of fewer than 100 years.
Okay.
There was a time when the ruling emperor could not bear his temporary existence, or the thought of his life's achievements being lost to another after his death. He became fixated on acquiring an elixir of immortality, and focused his power on constructing a fleet of 9 ships. These ships would voyage into deep space, where traces of gods were rumored to exist.
Okay.
Did he succeed?
So he was after the Philosopher's Stone, okay?
Yes. And no. He succeeded because, after an arduous journey, the 9 ships eventually witnessed the manifestation of a god. Yaoshe's appearance provided for all manner of unfathomable celestial blessings. However, he failed because the fleet has been lost ever since.
Oh, so you
And
guys...
has never been able to return to its home planet.
So you guys don't have your own planet because you can't find it anymore?
That doesn't sound so bad. The Xianzhou people went on a great adventure and got what they wanted in the end. Right?
Yeah, but I'm guessing they left people on the planet too. They probably miss their families and stuff.
Oh? Our ancestors once thought so too, but the miracle of longevity was nothing more than a vain dream.
I'm guessing... that was when the Shenzhou people found, like, the Eon of Permanence?
Take the Lao Fu, for example.
Immortality
Immortality seems like a beautiful thing. But what followed was population expansion and diminishing resources. In the struggle for survival, the immortals lost their humanity and degenerated into mere beasts.
Okay. Have you heard of this guy named Thanos?
After paying the price with blood and tears, the Lao Fu people finally understood that immortality was not a free blessing, but the beginning of a cruel ordeal.
Okay.
In the eras that followed, other beings that had likewise received Yaoshe's blessings repeatedly attacked the Xianzhou in an attempt to take the sacred artifact as their own. Countless atrocities were committed as a result.
Oh. Okay, so that explains why you want the tree to stay dead, because you don't want more people targeting you guys. But also explains why the hunt now has beef with Yaoshe. Why Lan now, like, is hunting Yaoshe, I guess. Like, for revenge, for basically, like, putting a target on the Xianzhou's back.
Many Xianzhou comrades who were lucky enough to survive the wars became stricken with Mara, a condition that immortals are susceptible to.
Okay.
Had it not been for the enlightenment and protection of the Rainbow Arbiter, the Xianzhou alliance you see today would never have existed.
Yeah, so that's why Lan now has beef with Yaoshe.
At this point in the story, I assume you understand the disasters that the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor might bring about?
Yeah, people are gonna start flocking into you guys, coming after you guys for immortality again. Which is also why, I guess, immortality is such a taboo subject. No, not a taboo subject, but a taboo thing to wish for. If you're on the Xianzhou, like, outsiders aren't allowed to say they want to know more about how to live long lives when they're on the Xianzhou.
Thousands of years have passed since the Rainbow Arbiter felled the Ambrosial Arbor. Most in the Xianzhou regard the Arbor as nothing more than the stump of a dead tree. Only those familiar with our history and the ancient texts know of its origin.
Yeah, so it seems like Qingqiu doesn't know, but Ting Yun does, which is why she was like so, I don't know, she was really happy seeing the tree like that. So does she really know what seeing the what the tree represents, what the dead stump means?
Our ancestors placed the stump in full view of the people precisely to make it seem unimportant. But in fact, they sealed it behind layers upon layers of delve enchantment. Even if one travels toward the ambrosial arbor, one will never reach it.
Which begs the question, how did the traders, I guess, put the Stellaron by the tree?
Someone brought a Stellaron into the Xianzhou and planted it among the roots of the ambrosial arbor. They wished to resurrect it and achieve their hidden goal through external aggression.
Did the people who brought the Stellaron to the Xianzhou know that the Stellaron hunters were gonna be here, were gonna come here, and basically take the heat off of them?
In my opinion, the force that provided the Stellaron and the force that activated it have different objectives.
Okay.
I have asked Fu Shen to open a shortcut to the Divination Commission for you.
Okay, we're teleporting. Let's go. Xuan.
A step forward bridges no distance hence. The hexagram was right.
Oh, Qingchui was back there. We could have talked to her.
The ambrosial arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returns to life. The future of the Xianzhou is difficult to define.
Hold on. Let me talk to Qingchui first before we take that for that. Qingchui.
Ooh, that was scary. I was having a snack in the repository when the ambrosial arbor started to grow. The trunk suddenly shot right up into the sky. So, the legends were right all along.
So, while we were talking to Kafka and stuff, you were on the side having a snack?
Such is life. Full of surprises. That's why you gotta seize any opportunity to take a break. Who knows when trouble will come knocking at your door.
Amen, sister.
It'll be fine. Even if the sky collapses, we have the Master Diviner with us to hold it up. Oh, and now we have the General here, too.
So I guess despite the beef you and Fushuan seem to have, you do respect her a lot, huh?
What do subordinates like us have to panic about? Let the big shots worry about the big events. That's the secret to happiness.
You know what? The more I talk to her, the more I relate to Qingchui. Like, yeah, no need to worry about all this. Let the big guys handle it. It's what they're paid to do, after all. This is way above my pay grade.
She did. She saw me on her way over. She told me to go to the repository and read up on anything related to the ambrosial arbor.
Well, did you?
A simple task like that is only 15 minutes work for me.
Okay.
I heard people say even the General has to watch his manners when asking you for help. Pretty impressive. I don't have much to offer you. Here, take this book. It's the thought that counts.
Thank you. I'll be putting that in the data bank later.
I was gonna wait for the Master Diviner to get off work so I could show you around and teach Mr. Yang how to play Celestial Jade.
You know what? I really like how she's getting along with our grandpa.
Your kindness is much appreciated, Miss Qingchui. As for Celestial Jade, we'll have to leave it for next time.
I know. You've got an important task ahead. Sorry to keep you. Priorities are priorities.
Okay.
Well then, get back safely. Remember to come find me in Exalting Sanctum.
Okay. Bye, Qingchui. It was actually really nice meeting you. Okay, Fushuan.
A step forward bridges no distance hence. The ambrosial arbor.
Yeah,
I
think she already knew that.
anticipated
Yeah, she knew Kafka left.
She's not angry? Is there anyone that isn't 2 steps ahead of us around here?
That is a good question. Okay, I sincerely don't think Yukong knows what's going on. So we have that at least. Qingchui also doesn't know what's going on, but she just cares a lot less.
Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. The Matrix of Prescience informed me of her innocence. Our priority is the ambrosial arbor.
Yeah, so you're just, I mean, just because she's innocent in this doesn't mean she still doesn't have a bounty on her head. You really don't want to go after her for that?
From the time the Stellaron corrosion began to spread until now, The only reports we've received on the Alchemy Commission have come from alchemists and doctors stationed in other delves.
Okay.
The Alchemy Commission is where the Xianzhou's medical research and production take place. However, due to its proximity to the Ambrosial Arbor's seal, I'm afraid the Stellaron spirits may have plunged it into a deeper crisis than we first feared. To make matters worse, the General suspects there are traitors in the Alchemy Commission. The self-proclaimed disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been plotting this for a long time. And now they're using the location to their advantage. I must take action as soon as possible.
Yeah, I don't think I can really like give much commentary on who the traders are because like I don't know their people as well. So I guess Fushuan and Jingyuan are probably the ones who are more who have more authority on who they think would do this. They have a better guess at least.
He really is a delegator at heart, isn't he? There isn't much distance between the artisanship and alchemy commissions. I'm afraid the former is likely also facing imminent catastrophe. The star skiff is ready. I will lead the way.
Let's go. Well, guess we're making it harder for Danang to find us again.
I still have important tasks from the General to attend to. Go carefully, all of you.
You're not coming with us? You really trust us and Ting Yun to know what we're doing when we get there?
Wait! Master Diviner, can you divine our fortunes for us? Is there anything we need to watch out for?
I think if there was anything we need to watch out for, she would have told us, right?
No need. My Omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious. Everything will proceed smoothly.
Okay, if you say so.
Are you sure? You don't need to use a crazy device or do more finger counting?
Yeah, I'm
Well
sure
said.
we've managed
Thank you
yours.
for your assurance, Master Diviner. Onward.
Let's go. Can we talk to you one last time?
What's the delay? If you're worried about the road ahead, I've already told you. The hexagram indicates an auspicious result.
Yeah, I think she knows that we can she already knows that we
Don't
can handle
believe
this.
me? Fine. Fate is fickle. Better to believe in yourself than look to the sky.
Okay, guess that's all. Let's go. Whee!
Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the LaFu. The Artisanship Commission Delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began. Why haven't these people taken star skiffs to safety?
Maybe the Artisanship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly a hard act to follow.
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, March, adults forget what relaxation means after a certain age.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Sounds like you're speaking as a grandfather.
Just speaking from the heart, that's all.
I think they call that complaining from the heart.
Are any of the paths in this world easy to tread?
I don't know, whatever path Chinchilla is on, it sounds like a pretty chill one to me.
The Artisanship Commission is full of workshops, building state-of-the-art mechanisms and craftsmen designing brand new concepts.
So, why haven't they been evacuated?
Periodically stirring up trouble is part of their tradition. Entire buildings vanishing into thin air, puppet riots. You get the picture. It seems like the craftsmen are too afraid to go in, but they have nowhere to run to either. We should take care, benefactors. Something terrible must have happened.
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's ask around first.
Okay, talking to NPCs. Not you. Up there. I guess we're not talking to NPCs.
Another locked gate. Time for the old dilemma. Break in or climb over.
We can't climb in this game, March.
A warm reminder, benefactors, that the Artisanship Commission is as important to the Xianzhou as the Divination Commission. Our law states that trespassing into the Artisanship Commission can result in a prison sentence of between 300 to 500 years. Serious violations may result in exile on a barren planet, thousands of light years away.
Listen, Fushuan and Jingyuan sent us here, so, like, if they've got a problem with us breaking and entering, bring it up with them. Yeah, surely we get a pass.
Yes, we do. Still, the Artisanship Commission is filled with security mechanisms. Even the General won't be able to save us in time if we get trapped.
Well, if Fushuan says that we'll be okay, then that means we won't get trapped.
I'm not trying to scare you. I'm simply suggesting you ask the craftsmen to see if they can provide an insider like Qingche to guide you.
So we are gonna talk to NPCs?
It seems more than a little reckless to charge in when we don't know what's ahead of us.
I mean, we've been reckless this whole time. Why are you so worried now? Let's just see what we have to do here. Oh. You gotta take one of those from one of these people. From who, though? Apprentice, maybe?
Master Gongshu.
Hello.
Oh, are you guys Cloud Knights? Are you here to save us?
Oh, so you guys didn't evacuate not because you didn't want to, but because you couldn't? No one came to evacuate you?
Your clothes. I knew I was getting ahead of myself. You're just tourists.
This isn't related to anything, but I love your red blazer thingy. Looks
Sorry
cool.
this crisis came during your trip. I'm sorry it came at all.
Yeah, let's...
Yeah, you just need to tell us what the trouble is. General Jing Yuan pulled out all the stops to get us here. You can trust us.
I mean, he hasn't paid us yet. Might as well use his name every chance we get.
You mean the General invited you? Is that a joke? The Luofu has the Cloud Knights. Why would he send outsiders?
The Cloud Knights kind of have their hands full here, but
There's been a serious incident in the Artisanship Commission. Nobody's in the mood for jokes, miss.
You misunderstand, young sir. We genuinely want to help. Can you tell us what happened here?
There you go again, Grandpa. Just de-escalating the situation. Yeah, so what
There's
happened?
been some kind of botanical disaster. It was like an ornamental tree somewhere suddenly started to grow. There were branches so thick you couldn't put your arms around them. It spread everywhere. The whole commission is being destroyed.
Oh, so is that why you guys locked the gate? Because you don't want the tree branches getting out?
I don't get it. The Artisanship Commission focuses on the mechanical. We've got nothing to do with hydroponics or accelerated growth. Where did that thing come from?
So, yeah, I guess
Waiting
that's why they're
around,
out here.
That's what. We ran away. It was way too dangerous in there. Please, if you plan on living a little longer, don't go in there.
We also plan on getting paid, and we can't do that if we don't handle this, so help us in there.
The worst thing is, my master is still inside.
We can get him
Master Gongshu is the most experienced craftsman in the Artisanship Commission smelting works. He's in charge of our research project.
We can get him out, just give us the key.
When the incident happened, he dragged me, Zeming, and Yuncha to safety. But then he turned around and ran back in. I need to wait here for the Cloud Knight so I can tell them to rescue him.
We can rescue him for
Why did
you.
he run back in?
Project deadline approaching. And none of you tried to
We
stop him?
didn't have time. We were scrambling for our lives. If I had an extra pair of arms, maybe I could have tried. I just heard him shout, "It's gone! We lost the furnace!" By the time we realized, he'd already vanished. Anyway, you said you're here to help us, right?
Yeah, and you didn't believe us.
100%. The General sent us.
You don't have to believe us. The Astral Express doesn't shout about its achievements. We'll look for your master.
Speak for yourself. I want everyone to know that I'm a hero.
In that case, take this jade seal with you.
Hey!
If you find my master, please bring him out safe and sound. If anything happens to him.
Don't worry, young sir. Your master's safety is our...
None of us would be able to graduate this year.
Ah, that's why.
Let's go. I think this conversation's run its course.
That's why you're worried about your master, huh?
Mechanical disaster? It must be the Ambrosial Arbor.
Yep. Sounds like it.
What about the furnace his master mentioned?
Probably the one they use for smelting, I guess. Let's go. Whoa. Whoa.
The Stellaron facilitated the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor. The severity of the corrosion becomes worse as it grows.
I'm guessing that's the furnace? The thing inside?
Look, the roots are coming up through the ground. I'm afraid we've got some gardening work to do.
Should I be changing Kalis? Ooh, treasure. Should I be changing Kalis's path for this? Maybe. Yeah, maybe I will. Switch. Okay. Where are we supposed to go? Ooh. Can I get you two together? Come here. Come closer. Come.
Upon commissioned grounds your feet do tread. Leave from whence you came, or soon be dead. Dead.
What's that noise?
Stay away. If you come any further, I'll not spare you.
What is that noise? Oh, the guy behind us?
Hold on. Let us explain. We're not...
Yeah, I don't really feel like explaining.
Surprise me. Just passing by. Stumbled in. Door wide open. Within commissioned grounds today was so. An evil spun by hands unseen, unknown. No longer. If the security mechanisms didn't teach you a lesson, these robots will.
Fighting is meaningless.
You know what? After dealing with Marina, I'm starting to feel like no other character
Lance at the ready.
can reach her level of drama. And I'm right. I feel like Farina is way more dramatic than that.
Golden
Despite him
cloud
talking like
tome,
official.
Illumination dragonfish.
Dragonfish,
Are you
that's
all
what it's called.
Wake up! I raised you like my own flesh and blood. Did you really have to destroy my little friends? I want compensation.
You're the one who like made them attack us.
You didn't want to listen to us. We were here to rescue you and you started a fight for no reason.
You're Master Gongshu.
How do you know my name, child?
Honestly, I was expecting someone older than Welt. Well, seemingly older than Welt, at
Does
least.
the reputation of Gongshu Liang, the smelter extraordinaire, proceed one?
Oh my god, someone introduce him to Fischl, please.
This guy
I want to see how
deluded for a master.
I want to see how that conversation goes.
We're passing through on our way to the Alchemy Commission at the behest of General Jing Yuan and Diviner Fu. We'd like you to show us the way, Master Gongshu.
Really? The General sent you? Then this must be a mere misunderstanding. Don't worry about those things. Easy to fix. But there's not much I can do to help. The Artisanship Commission was suddenly taken over by some evil tree demon. It seized our most precious possession, the Creation Furnace.
Tree demon?
It's a dark and powerful entity. The robots, it was like they gained consciousness. They were moving in a circle around it. I fear approaching it is tantamount to suicide.
Ah, I'm guessing this is where they make the puppets, like the lady that Dan Heng saved.
But then, I couldn't just run away, knowing what lies sealed in the furnace.
So, what lies sealed in the furnace?
I'm sure General Jing Yuan must have believed wholeheartedly that you could save the Artisanship Commission from this crisis.
Sure.
Means I know of may yet serve your fight. Pray you in repayment aid my plight. Come on, through here.
Whoever your VA is, sounds like he's having a blast. Okay, so, yeah, let's go. Seriously, the blazers that the Artisanship Commission wears look amazing. Look at that thing. It's all red, gold, and black.
This is one of the Artisanship Commission's prototypes. The shifting screen.
Oh, the teleporty thingy.
Good thing I got the students to take it out and make a few adjustments. Otherwise, they'd never have managed to get out in time.
Okay.
You all saw the Jade Gate on your way in, I assume? The shifting screen works in the same way. It connects two spatial coordinates in ways that laymen wouldn't understand.
Seriously, your VA is having so much fun right now.
Indeed. With limited range and energy costs aside, to every starskiff soon shall woe betide.
You hear that, you, Ting Yuan? Your job's in jeopardy.
You sure about that? Even our trailblazing space anchors sound better.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, we have better
Thank goodness
teleportation.
you take the time to perfect these inventions, Master. If not, the Skyfaring Commission would have become quite redundant by now.
Ordinarily, I could have used this beauty to teleport you thither, but through earth and air, the wretched branches boiled. The shifting screen entangled thence and coiled.
Seriously, can't you just speak straight to the point and say that the roots and the branches made this thing not work? Yeah, bye.
Hold on! My young friends, don't underestimate the Artisanship Commission. The General is too far off to help us now, but I can. The Commission is more than a match for Mother Nature. Oh, piteous tree, who think thyself so strong, your match and more in strength to meet ere long.
You know, for a one-off character, you sure have a lot of character in you.
This is the first thing that came to mind
Ooh,
when the
puzzle.
tree demon attacked. It's a mechanical device codenamed the Lumenflux Pixis.
Lumenflux Pixis.
I invented this weapon for the Cloud Knights. It's incredibly powerful, but...
Get to the
Let me
point, how
guess.
does it work?
Limited range, energy costs.
Every light has its shadow. But this is more than enough to deal with the tree demon.
Okay.
And then... ignite! Fire beats wood! There's no way we can lose!
Pyro burns Dendro. So, what are we gonna have to do? Adjust the transmitters to break all targets. Launch. Ah. Needs to be destroyed simultaneously. Okay. So, will this do it? Oh. Okay. Bye-bye, tree. Now we gotta solve that puzzle.
Very good. The master reveals the door, but the apprentice must walk through it. You're much better than my useless students.
Honestly, at this point, I pity your students.
What's happening? Is the delve collapsing? Seems like it worked. That tree demon must be writhing in pain.
Actually, you do look like you could be older than Welt. You just have really, really good hair, huh?
All right, there's no time to lose. Hurry through the shifting screen to the opposite side before the branches grow back.
Please tell me that was the last we've seen of you. I'm kind of getting annoyed by his dialogue now. Space anchor. Okay, now where should we be going? Up there. Flower. Oh,
Look,
he's still here.
The ambrosial arbor's roots.
They've encoiled the Artisanship Commission's most precious invention, the creation furnace. Help me, dear young friends. Let's hack them away together. We can't let the roots punch through the furnace.
So, how are we gonna do this?
Careful, it's changing.
Flower. Is it a Reggie? Oh, it's not a Regiswine. It's prongs. Oh, damn. Look at all that pollen.
Whoa. What kind of monster is this?
A pollinating
Miraculous.
deer.
It creates life at will. Such incredible power.
Okay. No, it's not gonna let me do this now. Alright, yeah.
You're annoying. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
I guess it was a good thing that I changed Kalis to preservation that
Naughty child.
to fire. Oh.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Ah.
It's guarding the ambrosial arbor's roots and the furnace.
Ooh, you. So when you give it pollen, it regenerates. Great.
I've no interest in conflict. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Ow.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
My turn. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Nice teamwork. Fighting is meaningless.
Look at the deer's feet. There are more roots coming up.
So should we be aiming for the feet? No?
No matter how much damage we do, it just heals itself. Not fair.
We'll have to retreat for now. Follow me.
So, okay, we're leaving the fight. Bye-bye.
No wonder the Xianzhou is so scared of the abominations of abundance. They're unstoppable.
Okay.
Miss Ting Yun, are the long-lived species on the Xianzhou all like this?
I don't think they constantly get heals like that, March.
I'm afraid this ebon deer was likely
Ebon
birthed by
deer.
the ambrosial arbor as its guardian. It shares a close connection with the arbor's roots. Most living creatures on the Xianzhou don't have abilities like this.
Okay.
Huh. As long as it's there, we can't get any closer.
So that thing is, if you know what it is, then it's not a, like, Eon of Abundance thing. It's a Xianzhou thing.
I wonder... The Evandir seems to heal itself instantly, but perhaps it's drawing that power from elsewhere.
So I'm guessing it's the artisan smelting thingy, the box thingy, right?
Take out the source, right?
So we cut down the tree
The
first?
monster only seems to be active in the vicinity of the arbor. Let's look around and see if we can find anything.
Okay. Yeah, so I noticed there's someone in the chat for the first time. Hello. So, yeah, I'm currently at Trailblaze level 49. I don't really do much. Yeah, hello. I'm at Trailblaze level 49. I haven't really done much
So
because like I want to focus on
to head to the Alchemy Commission.
because like I want to focus on
the Artisan Ship Commission had no choice but to halt operations once the tree demon appeared.
Yeah, so I haven't my Trailblaze level isn't that high because like I want to, you know, take my time with this. Really go through all the quests first before I do any like level up. What is this? Hello?
It's a whole row of those gate robots. We saw one in the Divination Commission.
So for this account at least, I mostly just want to focus on like the canon characters. So I just mostly focus on Kalis, Danheng, and March. So yeah, and I want to try following like the story as it is. So I will only focus on the Astral Express characters, and I'll only like level them up. Except I guess Natasha is an exception because like I feel like I need a healer, and she's the only healer I have. When I get Kimiko and Welt, I'll also be focusing on them too.
Gate robots? Those are arumatons. The Artisan Ship Commission created them to stand guard in various locations.
Yeah, Sela's nice. I started playing the game after her banner, so I couldn't get her even if I wanted to. Server, I think I'm on the American server. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's North America.
Master, are these creations truly able to protect the Artisan Ship Commission? There's already been so much destruction.
No! We haven't quite finished the paintwork on this batch. How can we deploy them if they're not looking their best?
Honestly, don't deploy them, please, because like we had to fight a few of them, and they're kind of annoying. Where are we supposed to go? What are we supposed to do? Just investigate? So I guess we just have to fight! Fight!
Fighting is meaningless.
Lance at the ready.
Yeah, I haven't gotten Welt yet. I like every time I pulled on the standard banner, I guess, for like over 100 pulls now, and I still haven't gotten Welt or Himeko, so that kind of makes me sad. I want Grandpa. Grandpa seems fun.
Try that again.
Too late to repent.
So can people in different servers not like
turn. Gotta try hard. Watch.
be
This
friends in
awesome
game?
move.
I guess if we're in different servers, we can't really like I don't know, we can't talk to
Lance
each other or something
ablaze.
in game.
Lance! Forward!
Honestly, I still don't really know what the friends function is
The truth of life is
for Star Rail yet, because you can't really co-op like in Genshin, and at least I haven't gotten there yet. I just know that you can
Past
like
victories
give
don't guarantee
support
future ones.
characters to like other users, but
Young
that's
friends, I
there's
have
more.
a suggestion. Why don't we...
Any thoughts, Master Gongshu?
When the deer revives, the surrounding roots glow brightly.
Oh, great observation, Mr. Gongshu. It's amazing what you notice when you're not fighting.
Ah, I see. Yeah, so I guess it's too bad that we're in different servers then. Thank you for joining though. It's very nice of you to talk to me through chat.
I'm only an artisan, after all. My skills in clash of swords shall find no sake. Yet that which clasheth needeth hands to make.
Why are you still here? You've already told us how to handle all of the machines and stuff. Go, get out. Go home.
As Mr. Yang said, the deer monster is likely drawing power from somewhere in order to replenish itself. I'm certain that when the arbor glows, we are witnessing that very process.
Seriously, Gongshu, go home. Go back to your students. Yeah, nothing to lose.
Precisely. You remember how we untangled the shifting screen with fire?
Yeah, Sela looks fun. Like, if I ever get Sela, I think I'd also like want to constantly put her on a team with Bronya because, you know, they're canon. At least in Honkai Impact, they're canon, and I feel bad for separating them because that was the whole point to their story arc in Honkai Impact, that they wanted to be together.
You're right. Those roots never grew back.
Yeah. As for, I don't have any good relics yet, so I guess if I have to build characters someday, huh? But yeah, it's great that you can get those numbers with Sela. So far, all the relics I got are pretty, like, pretty meh. I guess I've just mostly gotten HP and defense, which, you know, is normal for me and Genshin. So I guess it makes sense that my luck would be the same in Star Rail. Huh, yeah, light cones. I also have just been like giving my characters any light cone that I have. I guess I should be focusing more on the light cones too, huh? I've just mostly been playing the game for the story and not really for the fights. I really should get to that.
Not only that, its reaction suggested we'd hurt it. Perhaps that's our starting point.
Take hold of your weapons, young comrades. Let's raise these roots to the ground.
Yeah, so for light cones, I do mostly just have 3 stars and 4 stars right now. Relics, I've just been getting HP and defense-based relics. I don't have much luck with those. So yeah, my characters aren't built all that great. So from here to here. Okay, just those 3. Turn counterclockwise. You also. Oh, that's so lucky! You got her in your very first pull. Yeah, I guess your first 5-star would be like really special to you, huh? I'm glad you were able to build Sela and get her like really early on. At least break effect is useful. HP and defense are like only useful to... Oh no, what did I do? Ah, man. Yeah, at least break effect is kind of useful. HP and defense are only useful to...
Move carefully.
To march and to... Oops.
I'm on guard.
To march and Natasha.
My turn.
No, currently... like I don't have an alt account, sorry.
You can't run.
I've no interest in conflict.
Try that again. Phew! Nap time. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
No, I've kind of like I was still early on in the game when the Blade Banner came out, so I didn't know if he was good or anything, and I just mostly focused on getting through Bellabog. Yeah, I also want Depart. I think all of the standard banner characters are like so cool. So like yeah, right now my goal is to get Imbibiter Lume because you know it's Danheng, and like I said, I want to just focus on the Astral Express crew right now. So if there will be any like future Astral Express future characters that will join the Astral Express, like maybe there will be a 5-star that will eventually like, join the train further down the line, I'll get them too. But yeah, mostly I just want to focus my pulls on the Astral Express crew because they're a family and I feel like they should stay together.
Time for a shot.
I don't know if I'll have the time to like build a new account because yeah, even though it will be faster now that I know what to do everywhere. I just don't think I'll have the time. Personal life has been getting in the way with streaming, and I only stream like 2 to 3 hours 3 days a week, like 1 to 2 hours 3 days a week, and I don't even have time for that. So I don't think I'll have time to, you know, build another account. If I ever do make an account in a different server, it's not gonna be that well built. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, you truly. Having such a nice dream and then waking up turns out it was all just a dream. That's so sad. Yeah, Jeopard. I like Jeppy. Like, as his characterization at least. I don't know much about his gameplay, but he seems like a really nice guy, even if he is somewhat of a square. Yeah.
Found.
Yeah, Clara's follow-up attacks, I don't know, they seem really OP to me. Like, they seem like so broken. I also want her for that. 6 accounts just for Clara. Yeah.
Tough luck running into me.
So 6 accounts just to get Clara. How many pulls exactly is all of that together?
Try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
I'm on guard. Hit.
Huh, I don't think we've ever seen the train change directions, have we?
Try that again.
Now that I think about it, the train has just been going forward in a straight line.
My turn.
Yeah, I guess that's how you know it's a dream. The train actually turned.
Time for a shot.
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Okay, where to go? Where to go?
A delicate operation.
Destroy. Wait, did I not get the treasure back there? I didn't. That didn't open. 240 pulls just to get Clara on the standard banner, right? Oh, that sounds brutal.
Quick! There's more routes over here!
At least it's a good thing that Hoyoverse doesn't make you pay to open multiple accounts,
Give
huh?
me a moment. I'll set up the device.
I'll do the story missions as soon as I'm done with the Senjo main story, because like I want to get it over with before 1.3 comes out. I don't want to. I've already spoiled myself too much. I don't want to keep spoiling myself. I can't. No, I can't turn this one. So yeah, over there. Just you three. And you, that way. Okay, go. Now, go. You know what? I'm amazed at the people who like got trailblazer levels and really high, really quickly. But I think I'm taking I'm taking longer because like I don't skip dialogue. I want to listen to what they're saying.
The Ambrosial Arbor's root system must have spread far underground. The only thing we can say with confidence is that we removed the majority of those within the bounds of the Artisanship Commission.
Okay, so we have another level map to go through. So yeah, my main team right now is Kalis, March, Danheng, and Natasha. Once I get Wilt and Himiko, I'll definitely put them as like, I'll definitely rotate them in regularly.
Let's hurry, before they have a chance to grow back.
So, the next step is...
Yes, I'm glad you agree that Sila and Bronya cannot be separated.
Please never do that again.
You sound so disappointed, March. It was just one little pun. Okay, that way. Here. Oh, I got Yanqing. I think he's, you know, he's good for early on in game. I haven't really used him much since though. I think Yanqing, like I got him on my first like 10 pulls for the standard banner. I haven't really gotten any other 5-star standard since him. Okay, unlocked. Oh, you've been waiting for us this whole time?
Look, the roots coiled around the creation furnace. They've withered.
No, I haven't played Honkai Impact 3rd yet, but I have watched like a ton of videos about it, so I basically know the entire plot at this point.
Excellent! Nothing can stop you now!
And really, yeah, I agree. Out of all the Hoyoverse games, Honkai Impact 3rd does have the best story.
Move carefully.
Let's speed this up.
Oh my god!
Tryhards, watch this awesome move!
Hit!
Tough luck running into me!
Time for a shot.
Fighting is meaningless.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Yeah, for Honkai Impact, Kiana, Mei, even Bronya and Sila, like I'm glad that for Star Rail they didn't try to separate Bronya and Sela, and instead just gave two Bronyas potentially for Sela to have.
You can't run!
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
I'm on guard.
Here!
I've no interest in conflict.
Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move!
Naughty child.
Is this gonna be one of those bosses where,
Try that again!
like, no wait, they already did the cutscene, right? So I don't think
Fighting
there's
is
gonna be another
meaningless.
cutscene while I fight this boss.
Lance at the ready.
Told you I could fight.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Try that again!
I've no interest in conflict.
Stop summoning roots,
The
Proms!
truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Let's keep this fight mano a mano. Stop calling in your tree
turn.
friend for help.
You! Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move!
But then again, I'm not keeping it mano a mano by having 4 characters, huh? Never mind. Fine, you can keep summoning tree.
Try that again!
Lance at the ready.
Yeah, I'll just focus on breaking you first.
You can't run!
Okay, yeah, the tree goes away when you lose one.
The truth of life and death.
Or-
With the sanctuary is but a vision.
Just in time. Just a little
In
something.
Honkai Impact 3rd, Himiko is already
Nice
confirmed
teamwork.
dead, right?
Huh? Peaches? I am kinda hungry.
March, calm down.
I'm just saying. It'll be a shame if they get smashed to pieces.
I don't think you want glowing peaches, March. That doesn't seem like a very good idea. Yeah, so isn't the whole point of Welt being in Star Rail because he wants the chance to save this Himiko? Because the Himiko in Honkai Impact couldn't be saved? Okay, now there's 5 of you. Well. Flamboyant what? Flamboyant gorged? What did he mean?
The truth of life is the sanctuary is but a vision.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. You can't run.
That's better.
Don't worry about me.
Just a little something. Ain't nothing.
Thanks a lot.
Fighting is meaningless.
Yeah, Himiko in Honkai Impact is already dead. So hopefully we can protect the Himiko in Star Rail. I mean, so far she hasn't really left the Express to, you know, help us in any of the fights
No
since
interest in
Herta Space Station. So hopefully
The
that
truth
means
of
she
life
won't
and
get
death.
injured too
The
much.
sanctuary is but a vision.
Right now, I'm just focusing on YouTube. Maybe one day I will have my own, like, Twitter, X, whatever account.
My turn.
But, not yet. Like I said, I haven't really had much time to do, well, to do anything really other than stream 1 to 2 hours every 3 days. Ow.
You can't run.
like my
Lance at the
personal
ready.
life hasn't really given me a lot of time to do much.
Quick, finish it.
Oh, oh, cutscene. Slay the very dear. Oh. Oh, that's pretty.
General Jing Yuan said the ambrosial arbor was an unfathomable celestial blessing. At first glance, that deer could have been an ordinary life form, but the ability to heal such grave wounds in an instant... I think I finally understand why the Xianzhou decided to follow the hunt in eradicating the abundance.
So the people of Xianzhou didn't want to live for too long, I guess. They were tired of being immortal, maybe? Oh yeah, I'm Malaysian too, actually. Ayo! Yeah, which is why, like, these days you can hear jets going over my house, because, you know, it's close to Independence Day, and the jets have to practice, I guess, for the big parade.
If immortal creations were left to spread their branches and roots throughout the universe, entire ecosystems would collapse.
Okay.
No wonder the people of the Xianzhou wander the universe, never settling on a planet.
You are a man of vision, Mr. Yang. It's a shame our ancestors, the Elixir Seekers, were unable to see that hidden curse 8,000 years ago.
They mentioned that they haven't been able to go back to their home planet for 8,000 years. I'm guessing that whatever was left on their planet has, I don't know, a whole new ecosystem, a whole new species there now. Maybe that'll become a relevant plot in the future, where the people of the Zhenzhou fleet finally find their home planet and, like, see what how different both of the people have become.
Perhaps some of them did reject the Plague Author's gift. But how could an entire civilization resist the temptation of immortality?
Very easily, if Full Metal Alchemist is to be believed.
Ironic, isn't it? The wise are buried, while the fools remain immortal.
Yeah, so the Stellaron, as far as we know, is should be by the tree roots, is how the tree is growing again. So, yeah, right now in the story I haven't really seen the Stellaron, but since Grandpa is with us, I guess we can seal it up pretty quickly once we do find it.
The Xianzhou regrets being led astray by the abundance. That's why they have decided to embark on the path of the hunt. Maybe it's not too late for redemption.
It's not raining yet where I am, so I guess we don't live that close. Even though Malaysia is a small country, it's still quite a distance between, like, West and East Malaysia.
Thank you for your help. I realize you must continue on to the Alchemy Commission, to the Ambrosial Arbor. After witnessing what happened here, I know there will only be more danger ahead.
Yeah, I've seen the clips of Ting Yu snapping her neck. I got spoiled on that when I just started playing Star Rail. I actually can't wait to see that. I want the explanation on what the fuck happened.
Go, friends, and stay vigilant. I wish you a safe journey.
Oh, so the playable Ting Yun is also the one that's undercover? I thought maybe she got replaced sometime since we've known her. Like, I know that we went to sleep in the inn. I thought maybe she got replaced by someone during that night. So the playable Ting Yun is also the sus Ting Yun? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I'm guessing this, if we ever did meet the real Ting Yun, she was probably already replaced at this point. It's why she's, like, so gung-ho about the tree right now. Yeah, can't leave if you eat it. I don't think Kalis really cares about immortality at this point. Still, if Tingyun is such an excellent waifu, does that, and she was the sus Tingyun all along, not the real Tingyun, does that mean that the fake Tingyun is the real ultimate waifu and not the real Tingyun? Humming enters, entwined horns. Okay. This thing looks amazing, honestly. Just look at this flower. Regis Vine could never. So pretty. So you're just gonna stay here? You're not gonna go see your students, Master? Oh well. Let's check the messages. Why are you here, Danho? You should have stayed on the train! Yeah, in one... I don't... since I haven't gone that far in the story yet, maybe in 1.3 we'll find out more about if the Tingyun we met was the real Tingyun at all, ever. Or if like Tingyun has always been the fake Tingyun. Yeah, right now, you know, the holidays until Independence Day. So that's why I've had a little more time to stream than before. Yeah, we caught Kafka and then we lost her. We did see Blade for like 2 seconds. Yeah, so where are you at this point? You're following the puppet lady, right? Artisanship commission. Okay, I guess I have to do that. But first, let me... The local legend? No idea. Is it fun? Yeah, so like I said this in previous streams, but I think that the main reason why the Stellron Hunters, why Jing Yuan is so gung-ho about having us stay on the Xianzhou, of course is because it's what Elio wanted, but also I think partially it's because they want Dan Heng to be on Xianzhou too. They want Dan Heng to come back somehow. So I think this trap was definitely for us, but also it was mainly to get Dan Heng back and I guess to get Imbiber Lune back. Asta, if you want me to come to you, you need to pay me. Yeah, so the whole... I think Kalis is definitely unintentionally leading Dan Heng to Blade, which could have been their plan all along. I'm busy. Kafka is every trailblazer's children. Oh, so there's a theory like Kafka is the time-traveling future child of the trailblazer? What contraband? I didn't bring anything when I got here. Okay. So why do you need me to do this? Why can't you people just handle your problems on your own? Huh, I haven't played Kafka's Companion Quest yet. I actually want to like dedicate one day, like a whole day of just doing companion missions. Huh. Okay. So far I've only done Asta, so like she's been on the Astral Express a few times. That would make sense, I guess, why Kafka is so willing to follow Elio's script. Maybe she just doesn't want to mess with the timeline too badly if she's from the future. But that also begs the question, if she is the Trailblazer's child, who's her other parent? Oh, Dragon Lady, Bailu? Okay, so if you refuse that option, then what happens? Oh. Okay, I'll keep that in mind when I play her companion mission. So it just ends like that? Huh. Sounds like you need a favor from me, Chingchui. Yeah, what about him? If you refuse 8 times. Okay, so I just don't have to refuse and then the companion mission will continue, huh? Huh, it's interesting that that Hoyoverse would do that. Because then wouldn't that mean like a fraction of their players just won't get the whole picture then? Unable to enter. Or maybe I will check all of this later. Or maybe Hoyoverse, like whatever future plot they have planned, like they know what's in Kafka's companion mission won't be that important to the future plot. Because like they're really good. Hoyoverse are really good storytellers. I can't imagine they purposefully keep some of their players in the dark like that, right? Are you gonna do Kafka's mission on all of your alt accounts? And then see like which different options get you what endings? Oh my god.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
These guys are just alchemists, right? I don't think they were able to put up much of a fight.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
Oh, so this isn't the Alchemist Commission? Yeah, she must have done it because she thought it was the right thing
Time
to do
is
at the
of
time.
the essence. The most important task for the Xianzhou Luofu is suppressing the Stellaron. General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the general didn't make us go with the knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people, it's tough to bear.
I can't imagine all these people like standing a chance against the deer either.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an Emanator of Abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights.
Huh. Yeah, so I guess you're just gonna play Kafka's companion mission on your main account, huh? Your main account isn't the one with Clara though, right? So Are you just focusing on 2 accounts then?
For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
You know what? I do like that they're showing bodies here. That was one of the things I didn't like about the Inazuma Archon quest. They say it was a war, but the only one who died on screen was just Tepe. Like, we didn't see any bodies scattered around or anything. This at least makes the situation feel a little more dire. It's okay. I'm gonna have to leave in a while, in a bit anyway. Thanks for joining though. Figra's song gameplay. It was nice having you around.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
Let's play it safe and second now. I think she won. I mean, yeah, this may be her first time as a general, but she seems to know what she's doing.
I think so too. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
Okay.
Be careful. Those monsters are pretty tough.
I don't think I fought something like this before yet. Take this. So these are the normal Cloud Knights. And the Mara Struck Cloud Knights. There's someone down there. Yeah, I really like that how they're just leaving bodies everywhere. This is nice. I mean, it's not nice that a lot of people died, but hoyoverse, this is good storytelling. Ooh, I see more stuff to destroy down there. What is this place called again? The Alchemy Commission. Oh my god, it's huge! And that's where the tree is. Wow. Well, I have to go as well. Yeah, I'm not leaving just because my only viewer left. I seriously have to go. It's like almost 2 p.m. where I am right now. Yeah, sorry March. I'm gonna have to take care of that person later. This has been a lot. Like, we fought a deer and we won. We won against a deer. The tree thing, like, awakened. We finally got over Kafka's, like, scuffy scene. Blade and Kafka, like, disappeared again, but, well, they're basically Team Rocket at this point. We'll see them again later. And Danheng is still with Sushang and Locha. So, yeah, I really gotta go. I haven't had lunch and it's almost 2 p.m. I'm hungry. I need to go. So, goodbye. I hope that you have a good day or a good night's sleep wherever you are. Hopefully, I will see you again soon later in the week. Goodbye.